Hi guys, welcome to Tisnet podcast, another podcast, and the course is nothing but Community Organization and Development Practice (CODP). तो जितने लोग CODP के लिए टारगेट कर रहे हो उनके लिए पॉडकास्ट काफी बेटर होने वाला है मुंबई कैंपस. सो टुडे वी हैव अभिषेक सम्राट who got selected for the Mumbai campus CODP program. He is from Uttaranchal, Uttarakhand बोल लो. Okay, so first of all, Abhishek, congratulations for your selection.
Thank you very much, sir. First of all, a very good evening to you.
Good evening. Good evening. So, start your introduction part about yourself, your academic, and how this idea came into the picture.
So basically, my name is Abhishek Samrat. I belongs to Champaut district of Uttarakhand, and I have pursued my bachelor's degree from Govind Ballabhan University of Agriculture and Technology in the course BSc Community Science.
Okay.
So now I am looking forward to pursue my master's program from this.
Okay. So when you check your result कि मेरा टेस्ट में हो गया है, how was the feeling? You expected this कि हो ही जाएगा मेरा selection?
Yes, sir. My preparation was very good, and my interviews went quite decent. So I was confident that I will make out. But when I came through the result, I was very surprised by the interview marks. That were very good, and it was a great feeling for me.
So why CODP course? I mean, why you have chosen this course, and what career you are looking out? What do you think this? How much this will help you basically?
So yeah, so first and the foremost, I got to know about this through one of my senior. So since childhood, sir, I was very fond of social activities or the social sciences. So as I belongs from a rural background and I have shifted to urban background also. So I look different things in the rural and the urban, which were being very disadvantageous to the marginalized and vulnerable people, especially the developmental activities which only focuses the key areas, not the disadvantaged or marginalized areas. So in that aspect, I personally wanted to work for the society and the nearby which I live or I really look for. So in that stance, I'll give you an example. So there was the construction of a dam, which is known as Pancheshwar Dam in our locality. जिसकी सर अगर कंस्ट्रक्शन हो जाती है तो उसके बाद वो टॉलेस्ट बिल्डिंग होगी, टॉलेस्ट डैम होगा पूरे वर्ल्ड का. So sir, being in a hilly area, there are very demographic situations or issues which underlies when it comes to construction of such a heavy building or heavy construction. So I think, sir, the inclusivity was not there. The developmental activity doesn't look very beneficial for the local people and the local region, because the forest area have been cut. So deforestation, soil erosion, and many other natural calamity can be happen. So I think, sir, these things should be look after for any developmental activity. So in that stance, I got through the course CODP, which works for the marginalized and vulnerable people and the developmental activities which undergoes in these areas for the people.
Okay, great thought, great idea. Okay, so now tell me about your TISNET preparation journey, stage 1. How you have prepared, what are the problem you have faced, how you have tackled it?
Yes, sir. So from the very beginning, sir, first of all, I went through the syllabus. I looked the syllabus, and firstly, I planned that I'll take 2 to 3 months to complete the whole syllabus, and after that, I'll look for the mocks and other quizzes which are being organized by different platforms. So basically, I completed the syllabus, and then I moved to mocks. I used to do daily mocks and quizzes from different apps. And for the GK section, as GK is an ocean, sir, we can't prepare all of it, but I tried to give my best. So I started from reading newspapers and daily current affairs. And for the static part, I looked for Lucent, and I used to link current with the static. So I strategized in that in this aspect that whatever I study in the current affairs section, I will relate it to the static part so that I can get both of it at a time. So in this way, I moved forward, and later on, when I completed the syllabus, I approached different platforms for the quizzes like Telegram, YouTube, Instagram, and other stuffs.
How about your interview experience? I mean, what
Uh,
kind of a question they had asked you, and how you have tackled it?
so my interview experience was very well. The panelists were very positive, and they made me very comfortable at the very beginning. And so the interview was totally around my state and the courses which I have done earlier. So they asked more about the Uttarakhand as a hilly region, what it takes to do developmental activities in that areas, heavy constructions or different aspects. And later on, they asked me about my course, which is a community science. So community science and community organization relatable. So they asked me about that. And they also, the mixture of questions were from my perspective and factual also. So it was a blend of both. So the interview went very good, and I was very confident after that.
Okay. Do you think you have done any mistake in the interview which one should not do?
So I think during the interview, I was explaining a lot. So I think one should know how much to explain and how to approach a question and how to end it. I ended them very nicely, but the length of the explanation was a bit too
You were not specific.
long. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So those who are targeting for upcoming year as 2000 upcoming year TISNET exam 2023, 24, 25, what tips
Yes, sir.
or suggestion you want to give them?
Yes, sir. So for the upcoming examinations, I would like to say that first, feel confident. There is enough time. It's never too late. And just stick to your basics. First, complete the syllabus and then go to quizzes. And I think we need to focus on all the three sections, whether it is GK, English, or maths. And particularly talking about GK, you should not rely on only one source. You have to go to different sources. And I would especially mention that the mocks of maneuver help me a lot, so they can also opt for it. So in this way, they can prepare.
Okay. So what was your two learnings if you want to specify through the mock test, which you have written of maneuver? What was your learning?
The first and the foremost was the time management, because preparation and the art of giving examination are two different things. How good you are preparing doesn't matter if you can't give exam very fluently or at a time. So the time management is very necessary, which I learned by giving the mocks. And after analyzing different things during the mocks, it helped me to strategize how to give the real exam. So I think that these are the learnings which I get from giving mocks.
All right. So Samrat, lots of things you have explained. So those who are targeting for CODP courses, I think this podcast will definitely help you a lot in terms of your stage 1, stage 2 preparation and how you can channelize yourself. So once again, Abhishek, congratulations for your selection, and thank you for coming and sharing your experience with regards to the TISS journey. All the best for your career.
Thank you for having me, sir. Thank you very much.